I shot this video a little while ago and then realized later that it didn't do the gameplay. Hopefully it does it this time, but I still wanted to do the video. I realize that this stuff is probably for newer players that have really never played before so much, or maybe just not as familiar with all the options they have available. And this is only a very small portion of it. Obviously, I'm shooting in a different room today. It's Saturday. So anything that changes from March 27, 2021, then apologies, because this game changes a lot. But I did want to talk about the hotkeys feature. If you're not familiar where to go to even select this, and you can do it for every character, you just hit escape, and then there's a feature where it says hotkeys. So just select that. Now, what I'm going to talk about specifically is Quickcast, and I'm going to kind of go through kind of just like the normal presets, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. And we're only going to mess around with the first 3 features so you have an idea about it. And there's been other videos that have been done, probably going to be better than this video, but kind of felt like be good just to keep talking about it and explaining it from even a lower level player, because right now I guess I'm not really lower, maybe I'm more average now. I'm like a kind of gold 1, almost plat. We'll see, maybe I'll hit it later today or something, but most of the time I played it in silver, and gosh, I don't think I've ever really played it in bronze that much, but I have played in silver quite a lot and gold quite a lot for as long as I've played. But anyway, on to the quick cast. So basically, I believe the features right now, they're just set to off for no quick match at all. So Hanzo, the reason I chose Hanzo, I don't even really know how to play him that well. But basically, the way it works is there's just more clicks. It's every time you add a quick cast feature, it just makes it easier, but it does take some getting used to if you've never played. So for example, let's say I'm fighting, whatever, trying to do my Q, trying to hit Arthas. So I hit it, but then I have to click to basically like let it go, if that makes sense. So same thing with the W. So let's say I'm doing the W. Right now I have it held down, and then if I left click, then it'll just let it go, right? Same thing with the Z, which is his vision. So let's say I wanted to scout the bush over here, then I left click, and then there, I have some vision, right? So that's how it normally is. And for most of you guys, if you're fine with your performance and how you're playing, then that works perfectly. Now the thing is, though, the reason they have it, it's like saving time, essentially. It doesn't seem like a lot, but over the course of like a big fight, like every millisecond does matter. Especially in like league play if you're into that kind of stuff. So anything you can do to get your advantage. So we're going to play with on release, and then we'll do with on later. I'm a fan of on release. I've tried on, but I have to be a way better player to really use those capabilities the way it's designed to do. So what we're going to do now is we'll talk about just on release right now, kind of differences. So the way it worked before is I would hold down the button to like aim or whatever, and then I would have to left click in order to actually activate it. Now I just have the thing and I just have it held down and just let it go. Okay, so we'll do that again, holding down Q, trying to hit Arthas, see how bad my skill shot capability is. Put him off here and he's going to die. And then I miss because I let it go somewhere else. So you can see how awesome I am. Okay, so let's try it with Hanzo now. I'm not going to move. Well, I'm going to move. Okay, so I have W held down, and then I just let go W, so I don't have to left click. Okay, so that's really very, very minor, but it helps. It's just one less click if you think about it, in a sense. I just have to let it go versus holding it down and actually left clicking on that character. So let's go ahead and show you what it's like without release, or with on release, and just have it on. So this is a little faster, but the thing is it's it's kind of nuts as far as controlling, right? So right now, normally I would hold down, let's say I do the Q, if I were to hold it down and left go, I think it works the same or similar. Kind of feels the same. Maybe it is the same. Yeah, it feels the same as on release. But if I do the W, like it just goes to where my mouse is. So let's wait for the cooldown. So if I have my mouse here, it's going to release it in that direction, but I didn't, I just clicked it. Didn't release it, it just automatically did it. So it's kind of cool, like if you're trying to do it really fast, but if you're not really great with your angles, especially on a Hanzo-like character, then it's gonna really have a hard time. So same thing with E. All I'm doing is hitting E once, and it just releases it. Q, I guess, is a little different because it's a skill shot, but it's kind of, it works like on release in that format. And then again, doing another W, I just like, I'll do it again actually. So when I do my W, if I just point on a different angle, it just automatically goes for where my mouse is. So I initially tried to mess around with this with Garage, and I was just like, oh god, I'm terrible. I'm still kind of terrible at Garage. But at the same time, it kind of gives you options. So I think there was a couple months where I played with Quickcast on completely. Like, it was just like, all right, I'm just gonna do everything, and I know where all the ranges are, which I actually don't. Right, I'm like trying to click over here when my range of my sight is only here, right? But basically, I tried that for a little bit. I did okay, but I felt like and then I did on release later. I felt like I had a lot more success with that. So at the end of the day, it's whatever you guys are gonna do best with. You know, just kind of mess with it, but do realize when you switch styles from the automatic presets to on release to just automatically on, as an example, there's going to be some adjustment as far as that, and you got to allow yourself some time to adjust. I think it took and I'm slower. Remember, I'm older. Look at me. Who knows? Maybe if you're watching this video, you're really young, maybe still in high school or junior high, and that's okay. But just keep in mind, it could take some getting used to. It's not going to happen right away. You're going to need to adjust your playstyle a little bit, especially for the characters you're familiar with. So hopefully that helps, and hopefully this video actually takes this time. So see you guys in there. Come say hi. You know, if you guys are playing against me or on the same team, I'll chat with you guys. But that's it for this video. You guys have a good one. Take care. Bye.